What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on SAVA ticker. And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news that may affect the price of this ticker. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should you expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this very point, and I've told you that if we have this as our retracement, and the retracement usually has to have the shape of simple zigzag. In this case, this point wasn't the lowest point of this movement, and we had to have 5-wave structure inside the C wave, and from this top to this bottom we had only 3 of them. This was the first one, second and the third, and we were forming the 4th wave. This means my assumption was that we have to have at least one more leg to the downside, and I put this point right here, and as you can see, I nailed the exact point where we have the lowest point. And you can watch my previous video, and the technical analysis that I made at this point was extremely precise, and I nailed all the movements, and I will show you in a second what are the next ones. So this means we have finished all 5-wave structure. This means we have finished this retracement, and our C wave is at this point. And I've told you at this point that you can accumulate your position with this company on every daily red candle, and your average price might be somewhere at this range. And I've told you that we have several support lines right here, potentially right here, and we shouldn't break this previous bottom in order to remain bullish. And we did it. We didn't break it, and we had a support. We found the support from this level. Basically, it is a range of supports, and we found it right here. And next, my assumption was that we have to hit certain targets, and to project these targets, I pulled the Fibonacci retracement tool from this top to this bottom, and right here we have to adjust this tool. And my main assumption was that we have to hit at least 0.236, and we hit it. So I nailed again. And for now we have this massive surge in price, and I will show you what should we expect next in just several minutes, and I will show you why this happens. But for now, let's continue with the fundamentals of this company. And first of all, let's start with the company profile. Cassava Sciences, a clinical stage biotechnology company, develops drugs for neurodegenerative diseases. Its lead therapeutic product candidate is simufilam, a small molecule drug which is a completed phase 2b clinical trial, and investigational diagnostic product candidate is SavaDx, a blood-based biomarker diagnostic to detect Alzheimer disease. And for now, this company has a total market cap of $2.32 billion. It is not the biggest company among the list of biopharmaceutical companies. And they don't have revenue, they don't have any sales, they have negative net income of $12.7 million, and they have very strong cash position of $278.25 million. This means it is just a biopharmaceutical company that is on R&D mode, that has enough money on their balance sheet to operate and to make some researches, and then if these researches will be successful, they will lead the market and they will sell a lot of these products, and this will increase their fundamentals. But for now, it is just the usual company that have a very strong fundamentals from the standpoint of biopharmaceutical companies. And let me show you the recent news. On November the 2nd, we have this article, and it's titled "Cassava Sciences adds nearly a third most since February." And let me quote you this: "Alzheimer play Cassava Sciences has soared in value to record the biggest gain since February. In October, Cassava disclosed the beginning of an initial phase 3 efficacy study of simufilam, its experimental therapy for Alzheimer's. A second phase 3 trial is slated to begin by the end of the year," the company said. In September, Cassava shares surge in reaction to top-line data for simufilam for an open-label study in patients with mild to moderate Alzheimer's disease. And I have to say that they have very promising results, and this recent sell-off, as you can see from this top to the very bottom, it has a sell-off for more than 72%, was made because of some allegations that this company made some mistakes in their researches. And let's continue right here. On November the 3rd, we have next article. Cassava Sciences drops after a new short call from Quintessential Capital. And this company said that this stock is worthless, that SAVA's drug simufilam appears to be based on forced scientific research and cherry-picking of patients. So it's quite obvious that some companies that have a short position on this particular ticker made some allegations in order to push the price of this stock down. And it's quite obvious. But let me show you this article. We are on Investor Place, and this article was published just 7 hours ago, and it's titled SAVA Stock Alert: Why Cassava Sciences is rocketing 50% higher today. And let me quote you this. After all these allegations, Cassava was quick to deny all allegations. Today it was reported that they were right to do so, as the Journal of Neuroscience confirmed that no evidence of data manipulation has been found. And it is the most critical part that drives the price of this company higher. And let me quote you this. Cassava is well on its way to becoming the company that has made the most significant contributions to Alzheimer's treatment. The disease remains both common and difficult to treat, largely due to the lack of available options. If Cassava is successful in producing the next major Alzheimer's breakthrough, it will establish itself as a giant of big pharma, gaining important market share. And this is the main part, that if their product will have the positive impact on the patients, this company will lead this market. And let me quote you the last paragraph. Anyone looking for a bullish play on the biopharma sector should watch Cassava as it nears completion of its trials. And we are about to see their completion, and in a matter of several months, I guess, they will complete this research, and they will have more results, and these results should be quite promising. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deeper right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, as you can see, technically we formed higher lows and higher highs. And this means from this point we are establishing new uptrend, and the most important thing that we have a huge volume right here, and this volume also shows that this company is on fire and we might see the continuation of this trend. So let me show you that from this top to this bottom we hit with this recent movement the golden pocket, the most probable level of trend reversal, and it worked either way. If I pull from the top to the bottom, it works as a resistance, and if I pull it from the bottom to the top, it works as a support. As you can see, we have this range as a resistance, and it is a confluence with this previous bottom. And this means from this point it's quite obvious that we had some kind of pullback. And let me show you indicators. On 4-hour time frame we have a very high level of RSI of 83 points, but we don't have any bearish signs, we don't have bearish divergence. On top of that, right here on daily time frame we also very bullish, and we don't have any curvature right here, and we don't have any bearish signs at all. This means this trend might continue. So what should we expect next? If I switch to hourly time frame, we clearly have from this bottom 5-wave structure, and if it is the exact wave to the upside, if we have something like this is our first wave, second, third, fourth and fifth. We have to have a retracement, and this retracement should hit certain targets. So let me clean the chart a little bit. And to project these targets, I pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from the very bottom to the very top of this wave. And as you can see, we hit exactly the range of 0.382. Let me adjust it a little bit. We hit this level and bounced back. And this level is the first level where you can accumulate your position with this company if you believe that their trials will be successful. And definitely we might see even short-term gains with this company, because the most important thing that this company has is the support from retail investors. And on appwisdom.io we have this company on the 8th place, and it's up for 28 positions. It has 421% growth in the mentions, and for now the exact amount of these mentions is 276. and they have almost 2,500 upvotes. This means this company is gaining momentum from retail investors, and this means we might see higher targets. So, if you believe that this company will continue its movement to the upside, you can accumulate your position on 0.382, 0.5, and even right here. But I don't think that we might hit these lower ranges of about $62.5 because this asset is extremely bullish. And you just have to be very cautious. Accumulate only on its movement to the downside, and if you believe that this company will continue its further run. So, from the technical standpoint, that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!